Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to our second lecture, BC314 Media and Technology Ministry. I see a question there in the chat from Jackin. How is ministry work tracked? For example, one person we minister to may need only 10 minutes of our time for counsel and prayer. However, another person would need an hour or so based on their season of life. In this case, we spend more time with them. Can you please share a little bit more on this? Yeah. So we club all of that together. So example, for instance, yesterday, I met with 1, 2, 3 or 4 different, some were individuals, some were couple. One was a couple, and I spent at least an hour each with them. So I spent 2 hours in the Bible College, then I went to church office, then I met with these people, then I also met with some of our staff, etc. So when I spent time in counseling sessions, like meeting with these people, so let's say I met with 4 different people, totally I spent 4 hours. So I would put one entry, pastoral ministry, counseling meeting, 4 hours. And then in the comments, I would put the names of people, just in case somebody asks, hey, where did you spend these 4 hours? Of course, nobody would generally ask. But if I need to, I don't do that all the time, but if I just need to, even for my own memory, that who I spend time with, I'll just put a note here, these 4 people. So if somebody asks, where was this for 4 hours? Yeah, I met 4 people. But actually, I already have it in my scheduler. So I use Outlook. So in my Outlook, because these people have already fixed an appointment with me, like 1 o'clock I was meeting so-and-so, 2:30 I was meeting so-and-so, 3:30 so-and-so, 4:30 so-and-so. So I already have those details in my Outlook scheduler. So sometimes I may put it in the timesheet, but in the timesheet is one entry. Under project activity, it is pastoral ministry. The activity is counseling meeting. Hours is 4. So I club it all together. So sometimes, like you said, some people may need less time, some people have more time, but just add it all together, put it there. That's how we track. And then 2 hours in Bible college, so two lectures. So I put 2 hours Bible college. Then other work that I did, for other things, I put it there. Okay. All right. There are a lot of other systems that we are using, and I will just touch on a few things that would may be of interest. The next one, I've given a list there in the PDF, but I'll just touch on some of the things that they're using. So let me see. We have what is called as a repository. Again, this is also a free software. Okay, it's called Bookshelf. So we gave it a name. We're calling it a repository, but the actual product is called Bookshelf. So you could. I think it's called Bookshelf. Is it bookshelf.com? Let me just see. Okay, anyway, I will get it for you. It's in the PDF, but we're calling it repository. So basically, it's the software is organized like a bookshelf, meaning you have shelf and then you can have books in it. Yeah. So this is the place where we store all our organizational information, meaning policies, documents, how we work, all of that goes in here. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's like really up to date, but we try to keep it up to date. So for every different, area of ministry, we have like a shelf. And inside that would be books that, meaning things that we want to store. Right? So you can create a book and assign information. So there's nothing here in the general. Let me go back here. And the HR, let's see what's in there. It's been a while. Yeah. So under HR, we have our policies and so on. Letter templates are kept here. So we can go to under Bible College. I don't know what's there. The short-term Bible College information is kept here. Accounting and accounting policies, vendor databases. All these things are kept here. So like that, for different ministry areas, we try to keep information here so that we can actually restrict who sees what. But right now, I think most people have access to everything here. Basically, if somebody wants to know about, hey, I want to know about something, they can go and see here, keeping all the, where the information is kept, they can read it. And get to know about policies, document templates, everything. But I think about how we function internally. Right? So this information is not for people outside. It's meant for people within the organization to know what are the policies, how things, how do we function internally. So all that is kept here. So this is useful. Now, I wouldn't say everything's up to date. We still need to work on it. Maybe we need somebody to sit and update everything. But the goal is to keep all our policies, all our documents updated in this place, so that there's one place, our repository, where people can access information and all. And this is very important, especially because over time, let's say, some staff will leave, some staff may, stop working, but whatever the policies, the way they have done work, if it is captured here, it's an easy way to pass it on to new people who join us. They can go, they can read up things on those areas, and they can get up to speed and follow that. Right? So we call it repository. It's only available for staff, and we can control who sees what. I think the accounting would be controlled. Only like myself and Geetu would be able to see this particular bookshelf. Other bookshelves mostly are open so that everybody could have access to it. So certain things may be controlled, but as most bookshelves are open. So this is useful, like I said, if you want to keep information on how various departments are supposed to function and work, so that when people come in, they get an understanding, or they can read, they can read it up and they understand how things are functioning inside the organization. Any questions on this? Let me just see. Anybody has any questions on bookshelf? Again, this is a free software, so let me just give you. Oh yeah, it's called Bookstack app. That's the. I'll just share it here. Bookstackapp.com. So that's the product that we're using. It's free, open source, but it helps us manage all our internal documentation. Any questions on that? Okay. Yeah, so this is useful for managing all the internal documents over time. So you keep it in one place. It's like different departments can have their own bookshelves, keep all their documents. So you can imagine in times past, every department would have these shelves with all those files kept there, stacked, but that is now all digital. right? It's all here. Click buttons, you can open, you can search, you can do lots of things. So that's how we are using it. Another piece of software that I probably share with you. Let me share my screen. No questions on Bookshelf? I think it's okay. Another, okay, let's go to e-learning. Okay, so this is our e-learning portal. Most of you are familiar with it. Again, for our e-learning portal, we are using a free open source platform. It's called OpenEdX. So you'll see it at the bottom of this. You see the logo here. It's powered by OpenEdX. Again, it's a free software. I think it's produced by MIT, or I'm not sure to remember correctly now. Yeah, but it's an open source software. So we are hosting it ourselves. So we're not paying any license fees for it or anything. And we run all our online courses on this. Right? So this is the student view. So a student comes in, they can see this. They can see this view and they can register for any courses and so on. Now, the teacher view or the lecturer view. So if I am a lecturer, as a lecturer, we have what is called studio. Studio is the backside of this. This is where all of our staff will go and update their lessons. So they update the content, so it comes to the student. Again, here I try. I'm not very good at it. I try to be faithful, do my best, but usually get late. But anyway, so this is where the faculty logs in. I log in, and I can see all the courses that are happening. So right now, let's say I'm teaching. Let's say this is a media and technology course. So I go in there, and this is where I update all the lessons, right? So before the course starts, we get this set up, and I can upload the files and PDFs here. So these are the lessons. So I've uploaded to chapter 15. Today, I should upload chapter 16, 17, etc. here, the PDF, and then, or I can upload it as a textbook. I show it as both. I can upload it here. So this is all for the online e-learning students, right? So I upload the contents here. Also, I can decide how I want to grade the course. So, I follow a very simple thing. Just okay, there's just going to be one final exam. It's 100 marks, and just one section. It's compulsory, so you can't drop it. So on. Now, of course, we could do different things. We can do 3 exams. We can do whatever we want here, but I just keep it simple. I just do 1 exam, 100 marks. That's all. And then on a weekly basis, what I need to do is and I can structure this, and the teacher can structure it however they want, right? So I just do it on a weekly basis. So so last week's was Feb 26. So today I will create a new section for March 3rd, and then I will say lecture notes, and I will add a new unit called lecture notes, and this is where I'll attach the PDF. I'll edit right now. No, this is where I'm supposed to attach the PDF, right? So I'll have to bring in the link. I won't do it right now because I haven't uploaded the PDF. Actually, I can just show you, for example, if I go to the content, chapter 15. So I just copy this link. I go here. I'm just doing this for demo, right? So this is the lecture notes unit. I can edit it, and I can say, dear students, please download lecture note. What's for lecture? Sorry. Notes for lecture 15 here. And I can give a link to it. Done. Right. So, and of course, next I will add the video, like today's videos. I will add to this. I'll add a new subsection called this is lecture 14. Lecture 14. It's going to be a video. Right. So that's just a placeholder video. I will say lecture 14. And now over here, I have to give the video link, right? Which, after our Google Classroom is recorded, the video will be available. I'll come and paste it here. Right now, I can't do it because class is still in progress. And so it is just a dummy video. It's not a real one, right? Yeah. So, we have today for March 3rd, the lecture notes, lecture 14, like that. I'll add also lecture 15. Then I will, I can schedule it. Now, before I do this, I can say the prerequisite is they should listen to lecture 13. They should, score so much, they should complete so much, etc. So I can set those requirements here. I'm not doing it right now. That means this lecture, they can only do lecture 14 after they finish. Sorry, they can only see these notes after they finish lecture 13. Same thing, I'll do this here. I will say they should finish lecture 13 for this. So this will become available to the student only after they successfully complete lecture 13. Right? So that's how we set this up. Then once everything is done, I have to publish it. So I just click this button. I'll do this. I won't do it right now, but after. So once I publish it, it becomes available to the student on the e-learning platform. Right? So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, of course, what I'm doing is very simple. We can set up exams, quizzes. For example, in the end, the final exam. Let's say, if I want to set up a final exam, I come here, and so here I can select problem, and I can say what kind of a problem I want. I want to give them checkboxes, drop downs, multiple choice, all that. So this is how I set it up. Not I, but all the teachers will set it up like that. So it gives us a little template. We can type out the question, what are the correct options, all that we can set up here. So like this, I'll probably set up 10 questions and indicate what is the correct answer, submit. It becomes available to the student on the other side, and the system automatically grades everyone. So using this e-learning platform makes our work so much easier as teachers and as a Bible college. And then on the other side, students from anywhere in the world can sign up, start doing the courses. They don't need any human intervention. Everything happens online. They just go through the courses, and then they get their certificate once they complete all the lessons, and they're graded. And we say, minimum passing is 35. So if they get more than 35% across all the tests, they will get the system will automatically give them their certificate. So it's all done within the system. So this is a very powerful system and very useful for us, and it's helping us, give these courses to students all over the world. Of course, it's not the same as listening to a live lecture, because you can ask questions, whereas there they can post questions in the discussion board, but it's not live interaction. It's not the same as being in Bible college, where you get to meet people, talk to people, ask questions. So there's limitations, of course, with e-learning, but it gives us the opportunity to make the courses available to students from around the world. So that's the e-learning platform. Any question on that? Okay. So now I do want to mention that there are other software systems as well, not just the ones that we are using, right? We just chose the one that we thought was best for our use, and we're using. So OpenEdX is one. There's also Moodle. There's another open source e-learning platform, which is also well known. There's, of course, Google Classroom, which we use only for running these online classes. But some, if needed, you can run everything on Google Classroom, online classes. And there are others. I think there's also something called Canvas that is also quite popular. So we use OpenEdX, and OpenEdX is a very robust platform, maybe a little bit more complicated than others, but it's very robust, very good. Yeah. Any questions? Let me see the last one that I would. Yeah. So the last one I would just quickly share is our websites, software that we use for our church websites. So let me log on to this. So all of you are familiar with our church website, and for all our websites, so apc.org, Bible College, that is APC Bible College, Chrysalis Live, all of that, we use a content management system called Joomla. Right? So it helps us manage the website very easily. Right? So just to give you an idea, how easy it is for us to use. Let me just say, so all right. So if I want to update any page, right? So for example, I'm just trying to find a simple page here that is okay. Let's say giving to church, right? So suppose so this is the page, right? People are seeing it. I want to make a change on this page. I want to make a change on this page. Let's say some text change on this page, right? It's very, very easy, right? So give to church, right? Suppose I want to just change this give, and let me see. Or a payment gateway. So here, what's happened is there's no full stop here, right? So there's a mistake. There's a payment gateway. It should be full stop, right? So I need to add a full stop here. It's pretty straightforward. I just go to apcwo.org. I go to the administrator. Sorry. I log in as an administrator. So this is Joomla. I'm logging in as an administrator here. So this is the admin portal. So this is from here, I can update the content that's on the website, right? So these are all the pages. And I want to explain, how this whole website is built. That will take us many days. But I just want to show you how easy it is to update content, to make a quick change. So that's the page where I saw that there was no full stop, right? So that's the page. And this is the page. And no, that's not the page. Plus give to church. Let me see which page it is. So this opportunity to give. This is not it. Please check the scan. Give to church. So it's punishment through prayer. And I have to. About us, guys. Sorry, I didn't prepare for this, but I will find this. Life groups. Giving to church. Okay. So it looks very complicated, but it. It's very structured differently. Let's contact ritual. Let me see. I'm looking for that give books page on Paul's guide. Sorry, this might take me a little bit of time to find out which where it is. Giving to church. That's one. Okay, let me just, I should spend time on this. I should look for something else. Contact announcements. Where's this page? Okay, sorry about that. Let me pick something easier. Okay, let me just sign out of this. I'll just show you something that's easy. Okay, let's look at all right, let me see if I can find online services page. Okay, let me see if I can do a quick update here. So let's say I want to introduce the word online Sunday church services. Just for demo, just APC, login as administrator. Hopefully this is an article. Articles are easy to update. That's why I'm looking for something that's an article. I don't know what that is an article. Online services. Yeah. So online Sunday. Suppose I just write the word church, and I'm saying close. Let's say go back to BCWO online. So that word church is here. Okay. That's it. So it just took me like less than a minute or so to make a change to the website. Right? I just added the word church, online Sunday church service live stream. Okay. So this is a demo that it's so easy to make updates to the website. You don't need to be a web developer to really do these things. So through the admin, I just clicked a couple of buttons, added a word, and it just showed up on the website immediately. Right? That's a small example. It's, of course, there's a lot more things that we can do here, and just a few more things about the administrator. So on the administrator side, we can in our control panel, we can see for every book, what's happening, like how many books, what are the downloads for the book from the time it was published, what are the downloads. We can keep track of that over here. And then also for the sermons, we can track, the messages, or how many messages we have, how many hits, how many total downloads, what's happening to these messages. And this is where we upload our messages to the website and we track what's happening. Okay, just giving you a little idea on all that can be done through the admin panel for this content management system. So the point is Joomla, which is what we are using. Through the administrative module, administrative side, you can actually design the website, work on it, make it, do it the way you want it, very quick updates. You can track what's happening and so on. So a lot of things that are done there. Of course, I don't spend my time on this. There are people in the IT team who do all this work day to day, but it's something really useful for any church, So right now we are redesigning our websites using an updated version of Joomla. So we will soon have new websites. We're starting with Chrysalis Live, so we'll have a new website for Chrysalis Live, and then Bible College, and then our main church website as well. So any questions on this content management system? It's just a quick exposure to that. Any questions on it? Okay. So the main thought I want to get across to us today is that there are a lot of free software platforms that we can use to our advantage to run the church and the ministry. I've showed you a few of them, and in the PDF there's a list of others as well. And there's much more. There's much more. So we, and we are using many others, which I don't want to take time to just show everything, but these are the main things. And also for our IT team to manage IT work, all of that, we use another platform for that, so on. So the main message is, even though we are a church or a Christian ministry, we should try and leverage these software systems to make our work more efficient, more productive. And the second point is, many of these are free. They're open source, they're free. So if you just get a few people who have the technical skills, they can really help the church. They can help set this up, run it, and you're only the expense is going to be, of course, on the server where you run it. So that's all. You're not paying for the software, and the church stands to benefit. The ministry stands to benefit. So I would encourage to think along those lines, as and when it's required. See how you can make the work of the church and the ministry more efficient, more productive, by making use of software systems. Next week, I think, will be our last set of classes for this course. We're going to talk a little bit about AI, just from a high level. Should we not use artificial intelligence, and how we can use it for church, for Christian ministry. And the last lesson we will talk about is data protection and privacy. That means, as a church, as a Christian ministry, people are entrusting you with their personal details, and you just have to protect it, and just some guidance on how to keep that data secure. So I think we should be able to finish that next week. With that, we will be done with the course. Maybe I'll just quickly review, the main topics that we did, just covered. And so if you have any questions, please let me know. Or if you would like me to cover something else in a little bit more detail, please let me know, and we can do that next week as we have time. Any questions? Okay, let's pause for today. We'll meet again next week, and we'll cover some more. Prince, you have a question?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pastor, for sharing all these things. Everyone will feel like it's a rocket science things, and no one will share all these things. Actually, like all the mainline churches over there. Thank you so much, Pastor. It'll be more good. Like if you share this, I don't know that there is all these websites are in PDF.
Yes, it's I put them all in that PDF. Chapter 15. So chapter 15 PDF, I put all these links. Actually, I put more. I didn't show you everything. There's more there. So yeah, you could go ahead and take a look at them, download them, play with them. Yeah.
Okay, Pastor. Thank you.
Sounds good. All right. We'll connect again next week, and we'll finish chapter 16 and 17 next week. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. See you.